Good morning. Hello, my beautiful people. How are we doing? Winston is doing amazing, I would say. He's probably a very happy kitty. I'm not a happy camper. How are we doing? Hello, everyone. It's time to start. No, it's time to see how it goes with how it's going with everyone. Hi, Mail. Okay, Evie. Thank you so much for all the submissions. I do notice bright young women there. Let me see. I think it's already in there, but I am very willing to put that in the book club because I think that's from what I've heard of bright young women that might be, yeah, it's already on my TBR. I'm gonna think about it because I think that might be an interesting one to talk about with everyone. How are we doing? What are we gonna do today? Good morning, Erin. How are you feeling? How? Tell me if you want. Magpie has coffee and crabs. I just have coffee. Can you send me some crabs? I actually forgot to eat. And then I didn't have time anymore, so I'm going to make a protein shake a little later on. I put candy in Winston's play thingy. I have one of those play mats that he has to use as... Wait, where does... Mm-hmm. That he has to, figure out how to get them. And he loves it. Unfortunately, he's very smart. So it doesn't matter how many I put in there or how well I hide them. He gets them out, even if it's underneath. Oh, my day has been interesting so far. How has yours been, Mickelson? Porridge and coffee. I should have tried to eat some porridge as well. I'm gonna have a protein shake later. I feel like I've conquered the world today just from stretching my body for 20 minutes. Oh, wow. I mean, yes. Yes, a good stretch can feel like that. Definitely. Oh, man. I'm going to do tonight again. I've been doing yoga in the evening because I haven't figured out how to control my morning routine quite yet because mornings are a bit unpredictable. I've been awake since 4 today and it started out really cute. Good morning, Einar. How are you doing? Welcome. You missed stream yesterday, but that's okay. Here we are. Um, Around 4, I woke up because Winston wanted to cuddle. And it was really cute. I just couldn't sleep because I was very uncomfortable. I didn't want to move. And if you have cats, you know that once a cat sleeps on you, can't move anymore. So that gave me ample time to think about how big he is, and I'm so worried. And we played a lot this morning, but he was a bit restless. And like I said before, we've been training, going outside, but I jinxed it yesterday. I said yesterday he's a baby. He's not nearly as badass as he thinks he is inside. And I shouldn't have said that because today he decided, you know what, I actually kind of like it. And I kind of want to go outside. And he's been exploring, but then he gets scared and wants to go inside. And the moment I get inside, he starts yelling. So this, to me, is proof that he is the freaking reincarnation of Bo. There's no doubt anymore. He is. He was born the day after Bo died. And that was already a moment like, that's interesting. And he's being sent my way. Wow, all right. And now he's getting the same kind of behavior. I don't know what to do. So what I want to do. Hi, Saggy. How are you doing? Talamir, how are you feeling today? I could have sworn I made an appearance. Wait, wasn't it you who said on Discord that you missed, or am I confusing you with someone else? I'm so sorry if I am. I've been awake for a long time, and I already went through 2 cans of coffee. I'm gonna make more. So please forgive me if I'm a bit confused today. I've been awake for a long time. I did a yoga for mobility with Airden, and guess what I have for lunch today? The green soup, really? Evie, ooh, let me know what you think. I love that soup. I should make it. Hi, Samoken. But yeah, what I want to do, aside from the things I have to do, is do a little bit of research on getting him a backpack. Because I want to take him to the forest. Once he's calmed down and figured out where that he's okay, because he does freak out a little bit still. And he's done. I put like 10 candies in there. I don't have a car. I don't have a driver's license. So in order to get into the forest, I'll need one of those backpacks. And I feel like he might enjoy that as well. If I just take him around with me. Thank you, Magpie. It's one of my favorites. Oh, huh? Oh, right. Yes, I'm confusing you with someone else, Einar. I'm so sorry. How are you feeling today? I'm sorry. Could have sworn. But you're right. Talking about animal behavior, we're talking about Winston. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I'm so confused about him. His tail is so big and his ears are so big. His ears are so big. I should make a picture of that actually. That you can fold them back and then it looks like he has a little hat on it. His head from the back. It's so cute. I should make a picture. I should try to make a picture. I'll try to remember. I'm very forgetful. So a technical interview today. And another one to a technical. What do you mean with a technical interview? I put in earrings. No, they're not rings. Oh, my brain is hurting now. I put in something in my earrings, and now they're itchy because I don't do that a lot. But I felt like it this morning because I didn't really put in any effort today. I'm sorry. So I thought, jewelry. There's no book called. Oh, where did you go? Don't shoot Winston that I know of. Maybe shoot Red one. Stay broken. I might. No, I've always kind of wanted to make a comic about Susan Ball, and I might still do that. That's not something that I can forget easily because I remember their antics together. And now I've got Winston. I'm sure he would be a great addition to this imaginary comic strip. Especially now he's going to be going outside. I think I'm doing better. Depends on the days goes. Well, let's do our best. What are you going to work on today? Love how you put on earrings, but you have hair over your ears. I know, you can't even see. But I hate having my hair like this. If I do this, I'm probably upset. So if you see me do this, ask me if I'm okay. I'm probably not. Here's the first part of the message. Oh, there's one book on this, which is The Goat, Karen Pryor, Don't Shoot the Dog. Wait, what? Don't shoot the dog. Please don't shoot the dog. Don't shoot anyone. Oh my God, I didn't know this was a book. All right. Well then. Yeah. So what I want to do first is naturally, as it's Monday, look at what is on my to-do list for this week. I think I kind of know, but I really want to do a little bit of research into a backpack for Winston because it's time. It's just time. If he is not a normal European short hair cat. There's something in there that is gonna make sure. When I got Bo, she was slender, but I felt like she was big. But I'd never had a cat, so I didn't know. What do I know? And she basically kept growing until she was 5. She wasn't a normal European short hair either, and he reminds me so much of. So I'm afraid that he's going to keep growing until he's 5. And then this house is going to be a little bit too small for him. So I need to go outside with him. So basically, I got myself a dog in the disguise of a cat. Isn't that interesting? People who sneak in line deserve the capital punishment. Wait, Stemboken, why is that? What is escalating here? Tiger, you're not the first one who said that today, Effie. That's terrifying. That's a synchronicity. Oh, you said what? That's a very heavy topic, Stemboken, to start stream with. I disagree. People who cut in line. Oh my God. I actually do not believe in this. So, uh, like in general, I'm thinking about the bigger picture here, right? Samoka, very heavy. We're not. I don't think it's wise to start getting into that right now. We could later on, but please give me a little bit more coffee and more time to warm up. But I don't actually believe in capital punishment. Sure. So we're just gonna let them cut the line. It depends. There has been one situation where this person was absolutely unhinged, and I was pretty sure that she had mental health issues. So I was very upset, but also I was terrified, and everyone else in line was also just like, nah, never mind, just let her go. So you know, I'm pretty sure she had some bad issues that were making her life a lot more hard than she was making my life in that moment in time. And also, I'm not kidding. If it's busy anywhere, I really don't care because I always have a book with me. And at this point in my life, like 10 years ago, I wouldn't have done that. But at this point in my life, if I'm in line somewhere and I can kind of guess that it's going to be more than 5 minutes, I am taking out my book. I don't care. I'm taking out my book. I'll be fine. All the patience in the world. Don't mind me. Take your time. I'm really not kidding. I have done this in the grocery store, waiting for the bus, anywhere, really anywhere. No, I say that, but actually, as a teenager, I would used to walk to work and I would read all the way. Kind of dangerous, but also I walked that way every day. So I knew the way. I knew where to stop for the road. I was kind of paying attention, but also I would literally leave the house with my book in hand, open it, and go to work, and only stop reading once I was in the canteen. And it was kind of a thing. So yeah, let them cut in line, get out a book, read a book. It's the solution to everything. I think reading would be the solution to the war, maybe. What is cool, Wallace? That I just read whenever I can. I mean, it's efficient and it helps you not be annoyed at things that you have no control over. I guess you could control the person cutting in line, but also, is it worth it? Don't you think that the fact that they feel like they need to cut in line is probably proof that their life must be very hard? Because why are they doing this? Why are they making a nuisance? No one wants to be a nuisance. They want something, probably attention. So they probably have some issues that they need to resolve. If I read and walked, I would 100% trip. Well, don't do it in places you don't know, Evie. Like I said, I walked that way every day for years. So I knew the way. And also, I found out later that people knew me. So I guess I was known in the neighborhood for doing this as well. I guess that helped. Back to school while reading, you must have finished so many stories. Well, to work actually, Wallace, not school. To school, I had to bike, and that's dangerous. I don't recommend. And there were no audiobooks back then, so I read everywhere, Wallace. And I still do. I used to take books to parties and raves, and yes, I did read. There have been times that I was very grateful that I had a book, and that people would look very weirdly at me, but I didn't care. I really didn't care. I have to thank Zombie Killers for the follow. Welcome. How are you doing? Are you joining us today? We're going into the first sprint in about 7 minutes. Never, Evie. Never. I'm really good at walking and reading at the same time. I don't know. I had a lot of practice, I guess. Just let people be themselves as long as they're not harming anyone. Observe them and decide if you want them in your life or not. Yeah, I agree, Tanvir. Is it really, Samboka, is it really worth it? Do you want to spend energy on that, or do you kind of want to move on and do something that will make you actually feel good in a positive way without having to judge or put anyone else down? Difficult to read to strobe lights at a rave. I wouldn't actually be on the dance floor. I would just, not be into the party and leave and sit outside somewhere under a street light and read. I have no explanation for my behavior. Really, I don't. Not all heroes wear capes. Stay okay. I feel like we should bring back capes. I have so many feelings about this subject, and I'm afraid that I'm going to have to make one to prove my point, which I don't mind doing, especially now I've got this one. I never told about this. This is an actual antique, tiny little featherweight sewing machine with a hand crank. I have to fix her up, but she came into the store, and I was gifted her because even though she's not an actual singer, one of the bigger bands, she's not cheap either to the person who knows her worth, because there's not really any buyers for this kind of stuff anymore. So, for a piece of decoration, she's probably way too expensive for most people. But I'm gonna fix her up and use her, and I'm pretty sure this is gonna motivate me to work on the projects that I've had lying around forever. I do have a Threadle Singer sewing machine as well, but I can't find the right bobbin, so I can't get it to work. I also have a bigger version of this, also a Singer, well, a Singer, which is older than this one actually, also with a hand crank, and that one works. And with that one, I've made a few things, but I'm really excited to get this one working, and because with this one you can do a lot of smaller stuff. And yes, I will show you once I'm done. But first thing I want to make is actually really a cape, because we need capes in our lives. Don't understand, why did we give up on them? Cape should be for the people who don't got in line. Okay, well, Thermogen, sure. If that's a compromise, I can live with that. If you got in line, we got your cape. That's actually, yeah, we found the solution. You'll have to wear the cape of shame. I love it. I love it, truly. Okay, let me see, because I'm a bit confused yet. I made the schedule static for stream, but I don't know what that means myself, which is why I write everything down. All right, in about 3 minutes, we are going into our first sprint. And today we have 2 sprints, a power hour, and then a last sprint to cool down a little bit. I think that would be a great start of the week. What about you? I don't think I've ever worn a cape, ever. I don't think I have either. I do have a very long coat, and whenever I wear that, it just feels right. It just feels right. But so embarrassed. I ripped the shoulders because my shoulders are bigger than the rest of my stature, I guess. I don't know. My shoulders don't make sense. There's something went wrong, and I wanted to get something off a shelf at the store while I had already put on the coat, and shouldn't have done that. I just freaking Hulk. So I have to fix it, but I don't do that kind of stuff for myself. It's stupid. I have to do it though. I will. When I have time. Next month. It's a bit inconvenient when sitting on the toilet. Magpie, honestly, it's not that bad. Think about women wearing long skirts. And if you want to make it extra difficult, think about women in wedding dresses. What do you think they do? I don't know, actually. And I'm very curious, but there's nothing, okay? I watched a video of sick chicken being cared for, and even Beth said she'll never be fully healthy, and she actually got well enough to lay an egg, and now I'm crying. Oh, Aaron, no, don't send that to me, please. I'm fragile today. Didn't get a lot of sleep. Don't send that. Oh, I kind of want to cry already. 1 minute, less than 1 minute, and we're going into a sprint. We're doing a 30-minute sprint. Well, 30-minute sprints, really. We're doing 3 and 1 power hour. Jumpsuits. Good morning, Alex. I am going to organize what I have to do this week. Research a backpack for Winston, and catch up on Discord, because I fell behind. I was very tired socially last night. I was very excited about all the books, and that tires me out. So I have to catch up. So that's what I'll be doing. What about you guys? Good morning, Garfield. I was married and my friend had to hold my dress. I'm married no longer. Oh gosh. I'm sure it had nothing to do with the dress though. I feel like it's so uncomfortable. Oh, I have to answer that message. Well, that's great timing. Okay. Is that the chicken game you posted in the Discord that one time? Oh no. Oh no. Ox, the chicken game. Listen, I'm gonna mute myself for the next 30 minutes. Let me know what you're up to with the Super Sweet Pod. If you're just gonna stay and chat and keep each other company, that would be great too. But you can do whatever you need to do today, whether that's school, work, hobby, instrument. Let me know. I'm excited to hear it all. I'm gonna keep an eye on chat, but let's get going. All right? It's Monday. It's time. Let's get to it. Good luck. Last minute. I'm undecided today. It's not going well. All right, that was first sprint. How did it go? I don't know. No, I actually did a few things that I wanted to do, and I'm moving along quite well. To be honest, I just feel confused and tired. I feel like it's already 3 p.m., but it's so early. All right, let's take 10, and then we'll go into the second sprint. After that, we'll have the power hour, and then we'll slowly calm down with the last sprint before having a little chat. How's it going? Hello, 40. You feel like butter. Do you want to do well? Do I want to know the answer or why? Why do you feel like butter? Please explain. Hi, chemist. Good morning. Wait, I love butter, so I'm not sure how to feel about this. Oh, is there some confusion? Hey, Slassafra. Sorry, I zoned out for a second there because I saw something pretty. I'm sorry. Hello. I do need the quiet right now. Not sure what joining in means. Well, yeah, I think Erin explained it well, extremely well. So there you go. Hi, Harsha. How are we doing? You want to spread? Seems easy. Wait, Magpie. What? I don't understand what's going on today. Yes, hydrate, please. And also, hello, Deadberry Jam and Rosozo. Thank you so much for the follows. Welcome. How are we doing? My mind is empty of any task to do, but full to the brim of thoughts. Write them down, Einar? That usually helps for me, just to get them out of my head. It also works for to-do things. That's why I have an endless amount of things on my to-do list. But it anchors me. It helps me to figure out what I have to do and not worry about it too much. So would that be an option today, Einar? Said hell, the job got back to me last night at 9:30 p.m. Set up a meeting for 12. I didn't see it until around 2 a.m. last night, which was short notice when I stopped doing a DJ set, which had gone on for 12 hours. I dropped in at hour 12, darling. I was confused, but you said you wanted to leave as people kept coming in, so I thought, well, I won't say hi then. Wow, you went on for 5 more hours? I was so hard trying to fall asleep at that point. It wasn't going very well. My cat didn't want to settle. I had the worst nightmares last night, and I'm so not ready for this. I don't know what I can wear if I have anything. My mind is a mess, but I don't want to reschedule. Send help. Calm down. Take a deep breath. Don't drink coffee anymore. Grab a cup of tea and breathe for a few minutes. All right, Norley? You're going to be okay. This is going to be okay. And it sounds like the stupidest, most obvious advice ever, but if you're nervous and if you're scared of the way you'll be perceived, just come out with that. Just introduce yourself and tell them, look, I'm very nervous. It was a bit last minute for me. I'm so sorry, but I'm going to do my best and I'm very excited to be here. But just so you know, this is what's going on in my brain. So they can keep that in mind. Or if they don't care about that stuff, you know what you have with them. You know what I mean? But calm down. You're okay. It's gonna be okay. 40 is living the good life for us. Yeah, just do it. If that was about gnarly, I don't think it was. We train our guts to handle everything. gut twisting turn. We train our necks to get pummeled by G-force. Our cars are off as hot as the surface of the sun, brain analyzing, hearts pumping, and our eyes don't blink, because if we do, it's 20 meters of pure darkness. This isn't ordinary sport. This is formula racing. This is a monologue I wrote entirely myself. Are you writing a book, 40? Are you actually writing a book? That would be very interesting, and I would want to read it. Are you writing a book? Noche, good morning. Hello. Yeah, you can't really do the wrong thing, like Saggy says. It's going to be okay. I know you're scared, and it's good. It means that, or excited and nervous. And that's it's not necessarily a bad thing. It is if it, you know, overrides your ability to think clearly. But being nervous or excited is not a bad thing. It's just something that maybe you're not familiar with, so don't know how to regulate. But if you're scared, that kind of means usually that it means something, which it does, right, Gnarly? This is important, and you want it to go as well as it could be, but it's good. It's going to be fine, all right? And we'll be here. It's Sergeant yours. I can get there in a short time. I just want to reschedule, but that could hurt the opportunity. You could reschedule. You could. And it would be valid, I guess, because, like you say, it was a bit short notice, and, you know, but if I may, my gut says, do it. Go for it. Get yourselves together. Breathe very deep. Try to breathe into your belly. But put some kind of clothes on that make you feel comfortable, most of all, that look decent, or preferably, like, you know, a bit in line with the interview that you're going to. You wouldn't show up in a suit if you're going for a job interview at a stable where you have to muck out stables, right? So, but also make sure that you're comfortable in this situation, and for your personality, it's most important that you feel comfortable. So find a balance there. Look good, which you can do that. You know how to look good, all right? And make sure that you feel comfortable. Don't put yourself in uncomfortable shoes, because that is going to make you more nervous, and it won't help. It will distract you. Make sure you're comfortable, and if you can, just be upfront about your nerves and where they're coming from, because that will help them handle the situation a little bit on your terms. Then they will be able to meet you halfway, right? It's going to be okay. I want to know how it goes, though, Gnarly. Can you keep us up to date? Inhale danger through your nose. Exhale confidence into yourself. Don't, under any circumstance, inhale your salad. That is good advice for me, Leaked, because I tend to breathe while I eat or drink. You would be surprised at how many times I just choke randomly for no reason at all. Crispy! Hi! How are you doing? Tracksuit that looks like a business suit? Gotcha. Ox! What's this face? Who did that? From How I Met Your Mother? Is that still for sale? Didn't they actually sell that? Oh, why? I'm coping. No, I'm good, actually, a little bit. I can't complain, Crispy. Don't start quinoa. I wouldn't try. I'm gonna kick myself in the butt. You're all amazing. Wish me luck. I'm gonna wish you luck, but I don't think you'll need it. I think you've got this, Gnarly. You've got this. You're just nervous, which is fine, which is normal, you're supposed to be a bit nervous. It's okay. Usually wouldn't raffle about the self-industry, but this is the right place to do it. Yes, it is, Gnarly. We want to know. I want to know. I care. And I want to know how it goes, all right? Regardless of the outcome. I want to know how it went, what you did, what you said, what you didn't say. We want to know, all right? Good luck. And I'll see you soon, okay? Yes, we are behind you. Oh, no, you got to clean this place up. Crispy, what did you do? Did you have a rave? Okay, next up. I still can't even look at what I have to do for the week because I'm still working on something else. I have to fix the thing that I did when I was on painkillers. So I'm gonna do that next, I think, and then I'll look at the week. I think. Let's see. I am going to make another can of coffee because I'm gonna need it. This is my last bit. I'm not gonna survive today if I don't. I'm gonna make some tea for the sugar, and then we'll just keep going. I think that I'm gonna end stream with a book. I think I'm gonna use the last sprint to read. I'm not sure yet. It depends. It depends on how far I get with the other things that I need to do. Drink some water. I've been drinking water as well, and tea and coffee. So much coffee. I've had all the coffee. Wait, what? 40. Please be careful. That's not funny. That's not a fun fact. That's a concerning fact. 40. But Erin, if I didn't drink this much coffee, I don't think I would be sitting. I am so tired. Winston wouldn't let me sleep, and then he forced me to go outside for five times, which is I did this morning. He woke me up, all cute. And then he got me because all he wanted was to go outside. I did find a backpack as well that I might buy, but I want to look into it a little bit better after stream when I'm not all over the place. All right, second sprint. After this, we're doing a power hour. Make use of it. Make use of this. Get in the mood for flow, and yeah, good luck. You've got this. We've got this. We're all here. Hey, oh, don't do that. I'm gonna make some more coffee, make some tea, and just get it over with. Just get it over with. I was postponing this. I shouldn't have done that. All right, I'm gonna shut up. Good luck, and see you in 30. Last minute. Well done. Second sprint. Over with. I had to comfort Winston for a second. I don't know if you noticed, but Winston needed to feel like a baby. Every once in a while, he'll realize that he's actually still a baby and not the king of the world, and he'll need to be held like a baby. How are we doing? I'm okay. I'm making progress. I just always feel like I should do more, but honestly, I'm doing great. I don't know about you, but I really shouldn't complain. So yeah, conversation is very interesting again. I don't know. It's probably my own fault for being open about having to pee, but yeah, it happens. Everyone does. Everyone pees. Everyone poops. We all smell bad, and it's yeah. We can just admit it or deny it, but I think it's funnier to admit it, don't you think? I scammed you out of a minute. How did I do that? Wait, did I? Evie, how? How does Winston demand attention, Saggy? Are you talking about Winston? I literally just stared at chat for the entire time. Okay, good, Saggy. That means you're keeping each other company, and that makes me happy. That's exactly what I want you to do if you're not busy with something else. Butterscotch isn't used to being held. Really? Well, so when I got to Luz, she was 6 months old. She had already been spayed, and she came from a shelter. I don't really know her backstory. I just know she was found on the street. As far as I know, she was alone when she was a baby. And at the shelter, she really didn't get a lot of attention because it's overcrowded, and there's probably kittens and kitties and dogs that are actually sick, and she wasn't actually sick. So she wasn't actually trained to be held or cuddled at all, but she wanted to. She still has this actually, but she's gotten better at it. But at the beginning, I had to teach her how to be petted, and uh, her belly was just a no-go at all, which was torture, by the way, because even though she has a phobia of anyone touching her belly, she would just lay in the middle of the living room on her back, just putting it all out there. But then the moment I even thought of touching her belly, she'd get upset. It was cruel. But we practiced. And now, 7, 8 years later, I mean, she doesn't enjoy being touched on her belly yet, but I can tease her a little bit. And she doesn't get upset about it anymore. And even though she does complain when she doesn't get the pets that she wants, because she's a weird one. She likes to be spanked, for example. I don't know why, but yeah, she has to be petted in a very particular way. I had to discover it with her, but yeah, you can train that. I'm not worried about that at all, Dominique. There's currently a puppy in front of my window, and I am very upset about that because it's such a cutie. I've seen it a few times already, and every time I see it, I just want to go and run at it. But I think she would get upset because she's training him. Oh no. It's a tiny brown little dog with very girly little fur and oh, god dang it. Anyway, sorry, got distracted. Squirrel. My news got belonged to my horrible mother who neglected her terribly. Oh no, it makes me sad. When my mother passed a year ago, I traveled 200 miles to go rescue the cat from a house. It was one of the worst things I've ever seen. It took her 6 months to finally come for me to cuddles. Oh, I'm so glad that you had the patience for that, Effie. Thank you for doing that. How's the injured cat doing? How's the stray doing? Does the stray have a name, Dominique? You can look, but you cannot, but not touch human. Yeah, yeah, Sagi. It was so cruel because she has the best little belly. She has the best little belly. I swear. But I'm pretty sure that after she got spayed, they just didn't give her enough attention, and that made her scared of her belly. And she's valid. She's valid for that. But I'm also valid in trying to, in a playful and gentle way, teach her slowly but surely, because there's no rush. That sometimes I'll need to touch her belly because what if something happens, or she's injured or whatever it is, she gets, I don't know, some dirt on herself somehow. I don't know, but I always feel like if you have pets, you have to have enough trust with them that you're able to reach like their paws or their teeth. Even if they're not enjoying it, I'm not saying they have to be perfect little pets that allow it all, but I feel like you should be able to at least approach them. So I still have to work with Stu's on her belly, and I do. I think I'll have to do that for the rest of her life. And she's still a bit weird about touch, but that's okay. She has a past. She has a little baggage, and we just work with it. I think that gives her character. She's she's such a character. Oh gosh, Michelson, hello. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome. How are you doing? Um, I don't like my belly touched either. To be fair, yeah, exactly. Me neither. So she's valid. It's okay. But like I said, Sweet Boy, but that isn't the name I would have chosen. Well, what would you choose, Dominique? Sweet Boy. I mean, it does sound nice, Sweet Boy. I'm gonna call Winston Tiger. I was just kind of teased, well, bullied maybe. I kind of feel bullied today by the foster father of Winston. Because I told him, Highland, I told him that I've been told by a few people now that Winston has a curious body. He's quite big for his age. And I already suspected this, and now I told him that other people are saying it as well, and he joked with me. He said, I'm not sure actually if it was a joke. Maybe he just said it was a joke because I was freaking out. I was freaking out. He said it's a cross with a Maine Coon. Honestly, I feel like he is, but he should have longer fur. I don't know. He's trouble. That's all I know. Yeah, but what do you mean, no more Winston? Of course, Winston. Yes, always Winston. Winston is the first to get all the attention every day. These are Patty and Cyrus. Hello, thank you so much for the follows. Welcome. How are you doing? It's very common for orange male cats to have a strong personality. Yeah, I mean, I knew, but also I was not prepared. I wasn't prepared. My big guy is crossed with a Maine Coon, according to the vet, and he's huge. It was a scam with him. I'm afraid that I'm in the same boat. The two are 4.5. Kafka is 7.2. Oh no. It's like a fifth of my weight almost. Nah, that's a bit extreme, but frick. Hi, Ellie. How are you doing today? Good luck at your meeting, Magpie. uh, what? Okay, there you go. That was weird. What? The Beast Day by Marie. Expound? Expound? I'm gonna assume that you mean explain. Expound. The Beast Day. Well, I can't really tell you what it's about. It's a family drama. It's a study on human psychology in stressful situations, and I really don't want to say anything about what that situation is because that would kind of give it away. I'm afraid you can look it up on Goodreads what it's about, what they are willing to give away. But I do recommend. It's a good book. It's very impressive. I love the style. It's a bit experimental, I feel like, because there's different kinds of writing styles throughout that differentiate between the characters. And as a writer, I really appreciated that. I had never seen anything like it, like this at least. And it was very interesting. And I really want to read more of this author. So if you're looking for a new read, Beast Thing is great. But if you're maybe worried about triggers, I would recommend you go to the story graph and look the Beast Thing up and look at the triggers that have been user generated over there. They're quite extensive and can warn you if you need to be warned about something. You don't have to, of course, but you've read it. What did you feel like after you finished it? I wasn't okay. I thought you gave him away. No, Lynn, never. Never. Wait, what did I say? No. Absolutely not. I could never. He's a menace, but I love him. Like this morning, I mean, I wasn't happy that he woke me up at 4, but he was so cuddly and it was so cute. I can't get mad. I'll be tired. It's fine. I'll just be tired for a day and go to bed early tonight. Try at least. Try to figure out what kind of cross he is because he's not normal. And I don't mean that in a mean way. Whistles and points. Whoa, 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 whoa. Rabbits, did we just become best friends? Hi, sicko. Wait, what? Rabbits? Do you mean the book? I loved it. Yes, we did become friends if that's the case. I am going to mute myself for the next wait, hour! Oh no, we're going into a power hour and I didn't prepare anyone. Hello. Welcome. If you're new here, we are a focus stream, or at least we try to be. We do our best. Some days we just want to stay alive and we keep each other company in chat. But that means I'm going to mute myself for the coming hour. And while we also do 30-minute sprints, the hour is kind of about trying to get into flow. So you pick up a task or maybe a chore or a hobby. Maybe you want to work out for a little bit. I don't know. I don't know what you're up to. Homework. This is the time to try and zero in on that task and get into flow. If it doesn't work, it's okay. If you need breaks in between, take them. It's all good. Let me know what you're up to with Super Sweet Bot if you want to. I'm going to shut up now. Good luck. You've got this. I'll see you in an hour. You can try, Slassa, but you'll probably get blocked by bot. But if it's okay, I'll just allow it. Okay? All right, here we go. I'm not ready. No, let's go. Good luck. Last minute. All right. That was a power hour. That flew by. Is it okay if I call you a Frass? If you have to ask like that, I'm not sure you should say it out loud. I'm sorry. I don't know what it is, but better safe than sorry, don't you think? All right. 10 minutes, people, and then we're going into the last sprint. So, I have to finish something. I was writing something. I have to finish that, and then I think I'm gonna read. I think. I'm not entirely sure. What about you? How did it go? It was an hour. I'm not sure how much power was in it for me. Well, you were of great help, Effie. Thank you so much. It's okay, Fraz, but you know, again, better safe than sorry. I really didn't realize that I was at the end of the hour. So I'm currently steeping some tea. I hope I won't forget. Otherwise, it will end up being a coffee, and I do have some coffee left, so I don't need more. Last print. Okay, stuff done. I read that you were procrastinating? Maybe sometimes that's because you need it. Hi, Asta. How are you doing? Feeling numb like my life isn't real, but it's a movie. You could give that a twist, Asta. I actually try to do this consciously. Try to make my life like a movie. Kind of romanticize just simple things, like getting up in the morning and lighting a candle for myself because it's cozy, and same in the evening. And I don't know, putting a little bit more effort into my dinner if I make dinner because that is an obstacle, Magpie. I didn't know what was happening. I'm so sorry, but we got there. Like Abby said, we got there. I don't know. Listen, the bot, the sweet bot. I don't know. There's so many commands, and I can't remember. I can't remember. I should just put it in the Discord probably somewhere. I could do that actually, I think. Maybe if I have time. I'm so busy. I made my to do list for later. And I forgot toilet paper, so I guess I'll go out once the sun is down. Because in winter, it's actually better for me to go out in the evening to the grocery store because it's quiet. In summer, it's the other way around. In summer, I prefer to go there the moment the store opens. I'm there because in the evening, people are usually at the grocery store. So that is my life hack of the day. I don't know if it's the same for you, but over here in the evening and in the winter, it's very quiet. I'm basically the only one there, and it's the other way around in summer. So I'm going to use that to my advantage. Thank you, Juke. Thank you for helping as well. I don't know what I'm doing when it comes to that. I don't know what I'm doing like in life, but when it comes to the sweet pot, I don't know. I don't know. I try. I put my finger on the oven shelf. Oh no, leaked. Do you have honey? Do you have honey in your home? I shall now roar like a lion cub for 25 seconds because it hurts. Aw, you do that. But also, go look for honey. And if your skin isn't broken, first off, cool it down. Don't let cold water on top of it, but over it. And if it's not broken, put some honey on it and wrap it up. I promise you, it works miracles. We all need toilet paper. We do, Evie. And I forgot. Yesterday, so I have to go back. But it's okay. It's okay. I'll get some fresh air, I guess. Who needs that? There's no Morbid fans here, right? I can't make my joke. That's so sad. There's a blister. All right. Be careful. Don't break it. If it breaks, it breaks. But put some honey on it. If there's a blister, you didn't cool it down enough. You should have cooled it down a little bit more. Put some honey on it. Wrap it. I've just on the internet long enough to know I'm a trooper. Oh no, is that a good thing for us? I'm not sure. Oh wait, I have to go get my tea. Hold on. Yeah, I can get my tea. Okay, got my tea. I don't know what Tooth wants, but I fear that she wants to sit on my lap, which is not possible when I'm working. So, hi, Pizza. How are you doing? I did it the wrong way around. Sorry. Sorry. It's a good but also a bad thing? I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about, Fraz. Are you okay? I am forgetting to welcome someone. Hello, Sunknown? Hello. Thank you so much for the follow. Thank you. And I need to hydrate. Yes. Thank you, Evie. Are we drinking, people? At my physics practical examination, I don't think I want to hear more. I'm afraid. Today is chaotic. I don't want to know, Pizza. I don't think I want to know. How was your weekend? I'm scared. All right. Yesterday I had a very interesting a moment of inspiration. That's what I'm currently writing about. I made some notes. That's one of the reasons I couldn't sleep either. Winston was very cuddly and I enjoyed it, but he was keeping me up because I wasn't comfortable. And then I had one of those flashes of inspiration, so I had to write it out a little bit. And I'm trying to flesh it out a little bit more because I currently don't really have time to write for myself. I try, like when I have a moment like that, I do get up and write it down, and I try to work on it a little bit in my free time. But at the moment, it's mostly stream and work and store, so it's not going very fast. I'm afraid I'm gonna follow one of my favorite YouTubers, and I'm still gonna be working on this book in 5 years' time. Yeah, really going well. That's Toulouse. Can you hear her? What are you doing? Are you okay? It's called I can't talk. I can't speak. It is also. It's not okay. Can you call someone? Because I know you've been put on a waiting list, but I feel like if your symptoms are worsening, then you're probably allowed to be bumped up the list. Teachers make everyone cheat except the FIFA verbal exams. It's 5 marks, and I always mess up FIFA. Prefer written, so as far as I go, the circus, but the equipment was faulty, so the teacher made me copy. Wait, what? Pizza? Wait. Oh my God! I thought you meant physical. I thought you meant physical. I jinxed myself this week. Are you okay, Tusha? I think I'm gonna have to give her a little bit of attention in the last sprint. I'm almost done. Hey, can you wait a little longer? I thought you meant something completely different. This is not a good day, is it? This doesn't bode well for the rest of the week. I swear. Tusha's freaking out. Evie, you would be surprised. I was encouraged to cheat by my mentor as well in college. Now, the rest of the faculty wasn't exactly pleased when they heard that story, but the damage had already been done. I didn't, obviously. The reason he said it was because I told him that the way that they were giving homework wasn't very practical, and if we were supposed to learn how to work in a team and adjust, why weren't they doing that? Why weren't they talking about how the program was made? And then my mentor said, why aren't you just cheating and taking the homework that other people made? And I was like, I'm not paying for that. What? No. So you would be surprised. I don't know what's happening. They're both being annoying. Done. All right. I'm gonna have to remember the clear done. Or done clear. One of them. I'll try. I'll do my best. All right. I'm probably gonna fail. But you know this. You know what you're getting into when you get into my stream. Chaos and cats. I don't know. I think I have to go help her. Excuse me for a second. All right, I'm gonna be writing a little bit. This is the last sprint, people. I'm gonna mute myself. I do keep an eye on chat, but excuse me if I don't understand what you're talking about. This is common. I'm very confused. most of the time. But I do my best, and that's kind of the point, right? We do our best. That bumped up, that would be placed in psychic wire because I also have bipolar. Well, also try to consider what is worse, to be in a safe environment, even if you don't really want to be there, um, or stay like you are now. I don't have all the information, but I think it may be better to reach out to someone in your direct environment that could keep an eye on you at the very least, all right? But if that's not possible, I do get it. Be careful, okay? Go cuddle with your bupper. All right, let me put it back. I'm gonna mute myself, do the last few things that I can do on stream, and I'll see you in 30 minutes. Good luck. Last minute. Well then, that was it. Well done. So proud of you. I realize that I probably shouldn't read this on stream, so I won't make that mistake tomorrow. I'll see what I can do for tomorrow, but I won't be reading this. I should have ran ads. Oh, frick. Well then, hi, Skullja. I'm doing okay. How are you doing? You're too far away. I feel uncomfortable. All right. I got all the things that I wanted to do during stream done. Now I've got some things to do after, but at least I got the things done that I wanted to do. What about you? How are we doing? How are we feeling? What did I notice about? Someone is worried about the recommendations that I tried to keep track, but I may have missed a few messages. Can you ask the question again? About whether you, was the question, I think it may have been a statement about whether that you don't think that I would like certain books? Yes, Pizza, we are feeling that. Same. I'm, oh my God. I've been awake for so long, but I'm not there yet. Doing okay. January has been a month. This is so weird, Skullja. I feel like so many people had the same January. Someone said January was the longest year of my life, and I felt that. So it's not us. This year is just starting off a bit odd, I feel like. Iox, the Roland books that you yesterday. I didn't look at the recommendations yet. Questions are amazing. Yes, I agree. I'm cold and tired. That's where I'm at. Do you have a hot water bottle for your feet? January was my vacation and it flew by so fast. Well, I'm Tree. I think you had the best January of the whole world. Because I feel like a lot of people just didn't enjoy the start of the year. I don't know. It's weird. Answers are amazing too. Not as amazing as questions though. I agree. Answers can be boring. More questions. Honestly, I thought about this morning. That I don't think I ever left the why phase of my life. You know how like toddlers or something. I don't know what the age is. I didn't have kids, but there's this age where they start asking why about everything. I don't think I ever grew out of that. I think that is my problem. So, well, problem. I don't think it's a problem anymore. It used to be. It's not anymore. I think I will snuggle under my heated throw for nap time. That sounds lovely, Evie. That sounds lovely. Good problem to have. Answers that raise questions are the best. Yeah, I agree, Pizza. I hope I'll never lose my curiosity. I don't think I'm capable at this point. I think I'm too old to change that. So, yeah, here we are. You'll find me surrounded by books at the end of my days. You already do, but I can't only imagine what will happen in 30 years. I once saw a house next to like a river, and it was all lit up from the inside. It was just a normal house. What is happening over there? And it was filled with books. It wasn't a library. It was just filled with books. I just stared at it for so long. Oh man, I was so jealous. It was the house of this old guy. He never left his home. I thought, this is my future. Except I'm a female. Ah yes, hello. Thank you so much for dropping by. How are you doing? How's it going at the university? Let's take a sip, everyone. I didn't drink enough. Well, I drank a lot of tea and a lot of coffee, but not a lot of water. So please take a sip if you have. Hello, Overlord. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome. How are you doing? I feel bad. I worry about leaving Winston alone with you and how much you've probably blamed for him. Skullja, we're practicing going. I don't know what's happening outside my home. I'm not okay with it. We've been practicing going on walks. So he has nothing to complain. And the reason I'm doing that is because he's turning out to be a big boy, and I don't think he stops growing anytime soon. So I'm teaching him to go outside with me. And I hope that we'll be able to go to the forest at some point. I'm so confused. There's three tractors doing something that I don't understand, but I hope you can hear it. It's a bit loud. So how about that? I don't want to leave my cats outside on their own, even though I live in a small town. We've had some problems with people harassing cats or people, one person. We don't know, but yeah, one of my neighbor's cats was thrown at their window in the middle of the night, for example. So, yeah, no. So I'm teaching him how to walk on a leash. And once he is comfortable and understands all the cues that I need to teach him, we'll go to the forest. My cats are indoor cats. People have some horrible things to guess here too. Yeah, if only for that, But also, I would just never forgive myself if something happened to them. So, what do you want to eat? Pizza? Pizza? Yeah, traffic accidents as well. Same. Yeah. So no, but I do want to give them the pleasure of going outside. Toulouse has no interest. She's too scared. She's already just spacing out on life every day. So she has no interest. But Winston does, and I don't mind. I think I'll enjoy having him with me on walks. But we're in the beginning phase still. Getting out on good behavior. This is good. Well, no, I'm just gonna teach him how to walk on a leash, and I hope to just take him with me when I go on adventures in the future. Hello, Turtle. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome. How are you doing? Spacing out on life every day. I can relate. I feel like I would get on with Winston. No, I'm talking about Toulouse. Toulouse is just really not here. I feel like she's just not in this dimension a lot of the time. Yes, Toulouse, yeah. Winston is here. He is present and he is ready. But Toulouse is just, and that's why when she's not prepared to play with him, because they do play, but sometimes Winston thinks it's funny to jump on her when she's just in the deepest of sleeps. And it takes a while for her to get back to reality. So that's not okay. I feel like I have more in common with Winston. I believe you straight up. I believe you. Did you have a good day? Yeah, I'm gonna think about what I'll read tomorrow. I don't want to read a psychology book again because I've been doing that for the past few. No, I haven't. I read Madame Curie as well. I kind of feel like reading fiction, but also I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna read tomorrow. We'll see. Maybe I'll just see in the morning. Kafka does that to my other two girls. The girls are really chill, and Kafka wants to dive and play. Maybe it's just a boy thing. It has been my suspicion that it's just a boy thing, Evie. Because Bo and Toulouse have always been just, I don't know, mannered. they have manners. I don't know. He's wild. He's also orange, so it's not really his fault. He can help himself most of the time. Oh wait, how are you doing? Are you okay? Did you hurt yourself? Be careful. Also, very excited about reading of Anna Karenina. I love that book. It's dense and it's an adventure. It's a journey, but it's worth it, I feel like. But if you're not familiar with the story yet, or if you haven't watched the movie yet, I do recommend watching the movie first, because in that time in Russia they had princes and princesses, but that doesn't mean what most Western people think it means. So you'll get confused about names. Every man is called Alexei, for example, because it's like a nickname or something, or pet name, I guess. And if you're not used to those names, having those names in your brain, it can get confusing real quick. So I would recommend watching the movie Anna Karenina with Keira Knightley, if only because it has one of the most elegant one-shot intros that I've ever seen. And I wish it would have been possible to do the whole movie like that, because it's so impressive. Just watch the intro scene of Anna Karenina. If you have no interest in the rest of the movie, that's fine. But watch the skill that it took to make that work. But yeah, if you're reading the book, I tried reading the book first, and then I realized it was very confusing. So I watched a movie, and then it was a lot easier. Also, the movie is just is good as well. They did a great job. I read more classic this year, and I haven't read many at all since school. It was a long time ago. That's a good goal, Evie. I don't think your Knightley would watch it with me, mommy. You could try. Try it, Magpie. Oh, that makes me happy, Fraz. Same. Always. Um, and a nice segue into just smile. And thank you for the follow, because you just did. Welcome. How are you doing today? Cash make cash? What do you mean, Lemtree? Um, what book do you have in mind for us? Do you wanna do a recommendation for the book club? Because we have a book club. For which you can go to Discord and the appropriate channel. I looked into Fable, but you can only choose one book for your book club a month. That's not gonna work because we have two, and who knows, maybe we'll have more in the future. So Fable is not gonna work, I think, which is unfortunate because I do like everything else about that app. But yeah, for our purposes, I'm afraid Fable is not gonna work. So if you have any other ideas to make it a little bit more organized, please let me know. But until then, we'll just use Discord. Take a look at the pit messages if you want to know what books we're reading for a book club, or I can also show you over here. But for now, I gotta go. I'll be back tomorrow. Oh, I'm glitching. Yeah, no, that was the right one. I'll be back tomorrow at 10 a.m. Look at the schedule to see what that means for you. I will be reading a book, but you are very welcome to just take whatever you need to do with you, whether that's school or work or a blanket, so you can just, be a little bit. That's okay too. I'm going to think, but what I am going to read, I really don't know. So I'll surprise you. Be good. Drink water. And be nice, especially to yourself. And even more when you think you don't deserve it. Uh, Thank you for being here. Truly. Your conversations when I'm not paying attention or where you think I'm not paying attention are the best. Just so you know. I love you. I hope to see you soon. And drink water. I think I already said that. Bye.